Here we go. This is 964, the 2021 Select Baseball Pick Your Team auction. 12 packs in this box, 5 cards per pack. We've got the Drew Rasmussen RC of the Milwaukee Brewers, and that's going to be going to Mr. CEO, followed by Letty Traveris of the Rangers going to Adam, and Enola Paredes of the Astros going to Enrique, followed by Jahmai Jones of the Orioles going to William, and then Kohai Aria of the Texas Rangers going to Adam. Look at that. That entire pack was just RCs right there. No problem, Sean. We've got Luis Garcia of the Washington Nationals, and that's going to Mr. CEO. Followed up by Rafael Devers of the Red Sox. And then out of 99, we have the select patch Alberto Mondesi of the Kansas City Royals going to Brian. Followed by the 25-man Trevor Bauer of Cincinnati going to Brian. And then Jermaine Marquez of the Colorado Rockies going to Brian as well. Justin Turner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, followed by Trevor Bauer of the Dodgers. A red Christian Pache. The red Christian Pache right there. And that is out of 199 of the Atlanta Braves. And that is going to Jacob. And then we have Kyle Tucker of the Houston Astros, and Casey Mize of the Detroit Tigers. Monducci. Thank you, Harry. I don't remember. I am not a baseball fan. Never really was. We've got Max Scherzer of the Nationals, Tyler Stevenson of the Cincinnati Reds, and that's going to Brian. Followed up by Johan Ovidio of the St. Louis Cardinals, and that is going to Jacob. Then we have Joe Adele, the Joe Adele right there, and that looks like the tricolor. And that is of the Los Angeles Angels, and that is going to be going to Jacob. Followed by William Contreras of the Braves going to Jacob as well. We have Rafael Marchand of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Jacob. Derek Hill of the Detroit Tigers going to Brian. And then our next one, memorabilia, this is going to be Spencer Howard. Spencer Howard of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Jacob. And that is a monster patch right there. Jose Ramirez Moonshots and Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros to wrap up that pack, and we're about to be halfway through. We have another thick boy in here. This one, it's just a filler. We have Chris Bryant of the Cubs, Gleyber Torres of the Yankees, a white out of 50, Aristides Aquino of the Cincinnati Reds going to Brian, followed up by Garrett Cole of the Yankees and Alex Bregman of the Astros. We've got Kyle Tucker of Houston, Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves. Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves going to Jacob. Then we got Jose Barrios of the Twins, the silver Jose Aguilares of the Angels, and Keegan Akin of the Baltimore Orioles. Keegan Akin of the Baltimore Orioles going to William. Yu Darvish of the Padres, followed by Jorge Oña of San Diego. Jorge Oña of the Padres, and that is going to Richard. And then our next one is going to be a rookie patch auto, and that is Jose Garcia of the Cincinnati Reds, and that's going to Brian. Followed by Braylon Marquez of the Chicago Cubs and Whit Merrifield of the Kansas City Royals. We have Max Fried of the Braves, followed by Trevor Rogers of the Marlins, the Moonshots Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox, followed by a 25-man Manny Machado. Then we've got Jonah Heim of the Oakland Athletics, and that is going to Brian. And 3 packs left in this break. Jorge Guzman of the Marlins, followed by Monte Harrison, also of the Marlins. And then we have a blue, and that is going to be out of 149, and that's David Peterson of the New York Mets going to Richard. We have a filler right there. We have the tricolor Manny Machado of the Padres, and that's going to Richard, followed by Luis Robert of the Chicago White Sox, and that is going to Bobby and Marla. We've got Fernando Tatis Jr., followed by Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Trevor's Story of the Colorado Rockies. And then our next memorabilia is going to be a rookie patch auto, and that is out of 299, and that's Brian Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Jacob. Followed up by DJ LeMahieu, the Electric. DJ LeMahieu Electric right there. And David Peterson of the Mets going to Richard. And on to our last pack in this one. We've got Jahmai Jones of the Orioles, followed by Juan Soto of the Nationals, Chicago's Cubs Anthony Rizzo, a hot rookies, Luis Garcia of the Nationals, and Luis Patino of the Tampa Bay Rays. Alrighty, let's run these rookies down. Luis Patino of the Rays going to Brian. Luis Garcia of the Nationals going to Mr. CEO. Jahmai Jones of the Orioles going to William. David Peterson of the Mets to Richard. The blue out of 149 of the Mets, and that is going to Richard as well. Monte Harrison of the Marlins. Jorge Guzman of the Marlins. Johan Heim of the Oakland Athletics going to Brian. Trevor Rogers of the Marlins going to T-Man. Braylon Marquez of the Chicago Cubs going to Brian. Jorge Oña of the San Diego Padres going to Richard. Keegan Akin of the Orioles going to William. Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves going to Jacob. Derek Hill of the Detroit Tigers to Brian. Rafael Marchand of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Jacob. William Contreras of Atlanta going to Jacob. Hey, what's up, Double M? Great to see you. The Joe Adell tricolor of the Los Angeles Angels going to Jacob. Johan Ovidio of the Cardinals going to Jacob. Tyler Stevenson of the Reds going to Bobby and Marla. Casey Mize of Detroit going to Brian. Luis Garcia of the Nationals to Mr. CEO. Kohai Aria of the Texas Rangers going to Adam. Jahmai Jones of the Orioles going to William. Enola Paredes of the Astros going to Enrique. Letty Taveras of the Rangers going to Adam. And Drew Rasmussen of the Brewers going to Mr. CEO. Yes, sir, there's at least one team available in the next 2 breaks. All right, on to our featured cards. First, out of 199, it is Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves going to Jacob. And then we have the white out of 50, Aristides Aquino of the Cincinnati Reds going to Brian. Followed up, we have our first two memorabilias. We have the Spencer Howard RC patch and the Alberto Mondesi of the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals going to Brian, and Spencer Howard of the Phillies going to Jacob. And then we have 2 rookie patch autos out of 299. We have Jose Garcia of the Reds, and we have Ke'Bryan Hayes of the Pirates. The Pirates going to Jacob Higgins, and the Cincinnati Reds going to Brian. And there we have it, folks. That is the end of break 9.